Fantastic. So we're going to roll it down, tuck the chin, round that upper back up, and start rolling down to the ground. I'm going to let in another lady here. Here we go. There you are. Switching devices there, Monica. Good. Rolling it down. Nice breaths. Fabulous. We're going to walk about half the way out into this A-frame, and then we're going to softly bend our knees. And now I just want you to kind of rock those hips. Some tiny little hip rocks. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish with your butt sticking up to the air. Start to straighten out those legs. You're going to walk all the way up to a plank now. Good. Walk back, push the hips up. One hand in, slight bend in the knees. We're going to go again, hip tucks for 10. 6, 5, 4, and move into that low back. 2, last one. Lengthen those hamstrings, straighten out the legs. Walk out to plank. Drop the knees down. We're just going to do some shoulder push-ups. So we're collapsing through the upper back. And then you're going to round that upper back. And keeping your elbows straight and locked out. Now we're just dropping to those shoulder blades. Full ranges of motion here. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold in between those 2 ranges. Back up to plank. Dropping those knees. We're going to do those shoulder push-ups again. Get warm. Feel that warmth. That's it. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Awesome. Keeping those arms locked out. 2, full range. 1, come to neutral, up to plank. Push the hips back. Walk the hands in. All the way. All the way to your feet. Nice big hang. Fabulous. We're going to slightly bend the knees and roll our way up. Great. Good. You're coming down to the ground. You're comfortable with one behind you over there. Does that work? Okay. Can you guys see me? So we're in this mermaid position. So we're sweeping both of our legs over to one side. We're going to point so that front ankle is open. Leaning forward. We're going to rise our bum up and underneath our shoulders. Here, I want you to think like you're bringing your knees in together. So you're squeezing those inner thighs. Hips back and softly sit down. Good. Lean forward. Squeeze those inner thighs. Is it the grass that's giving you? Oh, my knee. Just the knee. Up and squeeze. Do you want me to get your mat? No. And this is 4. We're going to do 1 more this side. Down. And rise. Awesome. Take a seat. You're going to lift that outside leg up. You're going to bring it out in front of you. You're going to match the other leg. The first leg is going to the other direction now and followed by that outside. Okay, so now we should have the legs sweeping to the opposite side, leaning forward, bringing it up, sending it back. There we go. Nice neutral spine. Oh, good. It's not bad. 2 more. Squeeze those knees together. Relax. 1 more. Squeeze. And back down. Good. Outside leg lifts up and comes out in front. 2 other side. Awesome. We're going to repeat again. But this time, we're going to do little pumps at the top. So when we're all the way up, I want you to put your hands right in the crease of your hips, just so you can feel where that hinge is happening, how that butt is being stuck out, and then you're going to bring it back up again. So you'll feel this flat open hip, and now you'll feel that bend. Push your hip back and up. Just little pumps. And up for 5. Back and up. Feel right at that hip crease. Back and up. You should start to feel your under bum and firing up. Come all the way down. We're going to switch. Lift. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Leaning up. Hip back. Nice hinge. Squeeze it out. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 4. 1 more. 5. Beautiful. We're going to switch back to that first side. You're going to take, okay, so if your feet are going towards the right, you would have the opposite hand. So the left hand will be on the ground. On the left, right? Does that make sense? No. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep that hand stuck to the floor. We're lifting up over that shoulder, nice and steady. And now we're going to push those hips forward and up. And sitting back down. So pushing those hips forward, and then lifting up over that shoulder joint. 2. That hand nice and close to your bum. 3. 4. And 5. Let's switch to the other side. Okay, so your hand is on the opposite side of your feet, right beside your bum. You're going to push into the ground, drive those hips forward, semi-arching that upper back, and dropping it down. Stay lifted to that shoulder. Here we go. Really trying to open up both of your hips. Push your hand away. Here we go. Goes forward, rises for the last one, and back down. Good, let's switch. 1 more time each side. Okay. Are you ready? Now I want you looking down towards that hand as your hips are going forward. So you're going to look down towards that hand and really try to push those hips as far forward as you can and squeeze those glutes. 1. 2. 3. 4. Where are we looking? We're going to look down. That's 5. We're going to switch sides. 1 leg at a time. Flat hand. We're looking down towards it. Pushing our palm into the floor. 1. Big breath out. Inhale as you take a seat. We're gonna do one more. Fantastic. Good, okay, everyone's gonna grab their bands. We're gonna put them around our thighs. Grab mine here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so around our thighs, we're staying on the ground. Lying on your back, feet hip width apart. Heels down. You're going to apply tension to that band. Drive those elbows into the floor. Lift your hips up off the ground. We're in our glute bridge. We're going to go down and up 10 times. 3. Nice tight at the top. 6. Good stuff. 7. 8. 9. You're going to hold it up. Hold. I want you pushing your elbows into the floor as hard as you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take your fingertips and put them on your hips, right in that crease. We can tell now that our hips are in neutral position and we have that crease. When we come to the top of our glute bridge, that crease goes away. We are open here. We are nice, full extension. Bring it back down and up 10 times. There we go. 5, lots of tension on that band. Make sure you're opening it up. 2 left. 9. And hold. Push those elbows into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We got one more time. We're going to go up and down for 10. 9. Good stuff. 6. 4. 3. Squeeze those cheeks right at the top. 2. Hold it up. Elbows down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take that band off. Grab a quick drink of water. We are going to come to our bell. Look at the lights. I can see some stripes. Just grab a quick drink here. All right, we have 5 exercises. That warm-up always gets me. So we have 5 exercises. We are going to be doing 5 reps of each of these exercises. First, we have deadlift. So these are all going to be single arm. So feet shoulder width apart. We are hinging, so it's all about this hip crease. Drive those knees open right at the bottom. Legs straight. Okay, 5 here. Then we're going into a hang clean. So same starting position. How are those legs? And you bring it into that rack here. 5. Next is our swing. We have hinge, straighten legs. So this is more dynamic. Lastly, we're going to bring our feet in a little closer for a thruster. Thruster is a 2-part. So you have your squat into your press. So we want it to be nice and fluid. So down and up. Elbows and knees should be locking out close to the same time. The 5th exercise, of course, we're bringing back that windmill. So you're staying with that hand up overhead, or you're doing that barn door. We are turning into the opposite direction, looking up, Pushing those hips back, finding that hinge. Okay, this shoulder, so there's this nice rotation in order to stay straight up overhead. Okay, again, always bring it to your chest if you need to. Just think about sticking those hips back. And now to about a 45 degree. Okay. Those are our 5 exercises. 5 reps through each. So the first round, we'll just kind of do a follow along. I'll just kind of yell out which exercise we're doing. We're going to do both sides, one after another. And then we're going to rest and just keep repeating to the end of class. Sound good? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, okay? Thumbs up. Cool. So let's get over our bell. Okay, I'm gonna stand a little like to the side so you can see. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. 5 deadlifts. So feet shoulder width apart. Slight turnout. Here we go. Hip back and stand. 1. So that bell is dropping. You're trying to aim it kind of right near your heels. 4, 5. We're going to bring it up to rack position. So just a little bit more force, driving those legs straight. And then a tiny pull when that bell goes into orbit. Push and pull. 4. Push and pull. 5. We're going to swing. 2, 3, 4, 5. To your chest. Squat and press. As low as you can. Power those legs up. 2. Go as deep as you can. 3. 4. Hold it up. Both feet turn in the opposite direction. Gaze towards your hand and sit back. Either elbow to knee or hand to floor. Whatever range you have available to you, and always come back to standing. That's it. And here's 5. We're going to line it back up. Set it down for the other side. We're going to go 5 deads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it up to rack. Power those legs. 1, 2. That's it. 3, 4, 5. What's next? We got swings. Courtney knows. 1. 5. Let's bring it up for our thruster. Ready for your squat. And up. Looks good. Is that 3? 1 more. Hold it up. Both feet. Angle. Looking up. Push those hips behind you. So you will naturally get that lean forward. Slight rotation to that upper back. Soft knees. I think I'm on 4 here. Once you are done, you get to do your rest. I think I'm doing an extra. Fantastic. We have 1 minute to rest here. That was our, say we'll call it trial round. If you have any questions or if you want me to take a look a little more closely. Just calm me up, calm me out. That gives the heart rate up. Yeah. Okay. About 30 seconds. Okay. Keep that same pace. Let's go again. Let's stand over top of our bell. I'll give you another view here. So I'm directly over top of my bell. Shooting those hips back. Get ready for our deads. 1. 4, bring it, oh wait, good, 5. Now we can bring it up to our chest. 2. Nice tight abs with that belt on. To really support that belt coming up. 5. Swings. Ready for your squat and press. Oh, your swings look so good, guys. Deep and power. Those knees are opening up to allow room for your hips to sink. Is that 3? Yes. 4. Drive those heels down. 5. Angle the feet. Sitting back. I want that bell to go straight up and straight down. Beautifully done. Lots of work stabilizing that weight up overhead. I believe this is 4. Slight rotation of that upper body. Bring it down. Just a breath. Next side. 5 deads. We did the thrust. Mom wants to do more thrusts. My gosh.
That's why you should look at that.
Here we go. 5. 3. 2. And beautiful. There we go. Don't lose that power. We got swings after this. Hips. Hip. And in. This is where those thrusts come in. All right. Down and up. What's your other arm doing? I like to mimic my arms in this rack position. That's it. Windmill. Hip. I want you to bend your back knee. So bend the back knee and push your bum into it. There it is. Bend that back knee and push that bum into it. There we go, there we go. Okay. We're gonna take 1 minute. Those bowls look better, they feel better?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay guys, take a quick look. Whew, pick up my breath. Caroline, I like how you're standing in front of Sebastian's face now. That's perfect. Okay, with those windmills, there are many different variations, guys. So when I give you something here, please understand that there's so many more that we can explore, and do what feels best for you. Take all these little tips and kind of create that movement practice for yourself. So in that windmill, when our toes are turned, say to the right, as I just did, This left hip becomes your back hip. It's the one that's you're sitting in first, okay? So you're gonna slightly allow that back knee to bend. So you can push your hip out into it. This is gonna help support us with our hamstring. So we can also kind of, if we start to bend and hinge without that sit back, we may begin to kind of straighten that lower back a little bit too much. Okay, so that's why I paid a lot of attention to this hip crease, because we are pushing it back to create that hip crease. All right, we want to get right into this seat. Is that cool? So think about that the next time. Just going to soften that back knee and shoot that out. You'll feel that tomorrow morning. Okay? Now, we got one more round to go. Let's stand over top of that bell. 5 lifts, begin. So 1, 2, 4, 5, clean it all the way up. You're going to power and pull. And again, that other arm, my pattern, I take it back, I bring it up to match. Swings. Legs. 5, good stuff. You ready to squat? We're going to push it right up. Woo! And that's 5. Okay, so if our feet are turned, sit. Push that hip back. Slightly rotating that upper body. All back under. You can stay shallow, starting there. Beautiful. I believe that was 5. Let's go other side. Oh, yes. When you're coming down, I want you to think about opening up that band with your knees. Power up. Oh, I'm not even powdering my hand. Here we go. 5 swings. Really power those legs straight coming out of that swing. Thrust it. Okay, I'm going to clasp my hand around that bell. And if you're coming half, last one. Okay, where's those toes going? Where's those hips going? Beautiful. That's it. 2 more to go. We're almost there. Oh, baby. Here we go. Oh, yes. Take a minute. Take a minute to yourself. Okay. Oh. Yeah. We're going to finish on the floor. We're going to finish on the floor. So find your way down here. Bring your kettlebell along. Okay. All right. We're going to finish with a little bit of upper body. We're going to do some tricep push-ups and some bear taps. handle is facing away from you. You're going to hold your bell, come into a kneeling plank. You're going to draw those shoulder blades down your back. Those elbows stay nice and tucked to the sides of your body. And you're bringing your chest, or the mid-chest, it's not the top, the mid, right to that bell. So we'll say on the raw strap. We'll go here. Then we're going to stay in this bear position, kneeling, tucking the toes, raising the hips slightly off the ground. You're just going to take your hand off and tap the bell and back. You're going to alternate. And what I'm watching for here is that your hips aren't just flip-flopping around. I want you to find that nice sturdy position by engaging your abdominals by the ab belt and pushing those knees open to sit into those hips. I'll remind you as we keep going, we're going to do these 2 exercises a couple more times through. Just really get that last little burn for that upper body. Are we ready? We're ready? Okay. Whew. Our number is 10. Here we go. Lock it in. Ab belt is on here. Let's go down. 1, 2. That's okay. 3, 4, 6. Whew. 7. I'm slowing down. 8. Ab belt tight. Here's 9. Cool. Woo! Okay. Tuck those knees under a little bit. Hands up beside your bell. Raise the knees up. And then push them open. Tap. Slow. 1, 2. Mississippi. Oh. 6. Good. Opposite hand and foot. Drive to the ground. And 10. Down. And just a little sip of water here. Okay, any questions? All thumbs up? Wonderful, let's do this again. 10 here. Those hips, we do not have a crease at them. We are open hips. Down. 5, halfway, holding, hand up. 7, 8, slowing down. Get up. 1 more. All right, meet me in bear position. Tuck your toes, lifting up, push those knees open. 1, 4, 5, opposite hand and foot, drive into the ground. 8, 9, 10. Oh, I can feel my spaghetti. Oh, excuse me. Okay. We got 1 more round. 1 more round to make it 3. Let's go again. Not too much of a rest. We still want to get that pump going. Here we go. Okay, a little sit back. Here we go. 5 more. You can do it all the way to the end. That's it. Fight for it. Reposition when you have to. 2 more to go. All right. Sweet job, everybody. Let's meet in bear position. Nice neutral spine. We're lifting up and tapping. Awesome. And child's pose, just slide that bell away from you. There we go, melt into the floor here. Fabulous. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring that right leg out in front. We're gonna cross it and drop that knee to the ground. So coming into our pigeon. I invite you to try and keep that front leg at a 90. Doesn't matter if you're down to the floor. Gravity's gonna help you here. Just relax. Take a moment to release tension. Here we go. Just start to sink down and sink in. And calm your mind. A couple more deep breaths. Sinking a little deeper. Start to lean forward if you can. Keep that chest proud, long back, all right. Good, you're gonna fall out to the side. Bring that back knee up. We're back to kind of where we began in our, I call them mermaids or your shin box. You're just gonna start to lean back. You can begin by coming to your elbows. You'll feel your thigh and your hip flexors start to stretch. So you have both legs up to one side. And if you want more, it's available to you. Just drop your shoulders right down to the ground. And again, allow yourself to relax into this position. You have time, so let's use it. We built up so much energy. We want to kind of bring that back down before we head on to the rest of our night. Okay, find your way up. And you're going to come to the other side. The left in front. Take it across. And draw it down. Knee to the floor. Shimmying that back leg. Beautiful. Taking your time. Release all of that tension around those hips. We did a lot of work. A couple more breaths. Just sinking a little deeper. Leaning forward now. Maintaining a neutral spine so we're not rounding that upper back. Good. Follow to the side. Draw that back knee up. Now we're in this mermaid shin box position. And you're going to lay onto your shoulders or your elbows to begin. Moving around. The closer your shoulder is to that outside leg, the more stretch that will be applied. Just sink into that ground. Two more breaths. Come on up. I'm just going to take the wrist guards off and make me really hot. Really hot. Okay. Rolling onto your stomach. We're going to rest with our hands just right overhead. You're going to take your left leg, reach it up to the ceiling, and over towards the right. Try to keep those hands onto the floor. There you go, bring it back. So similar to what we've been doing with our hands out in a T. Let's go other direction. Side up and over. Keep your hands flat to the floor. Try to open that hip up, squeeze the bum, push that knee behind. That's it. Bring it back to center. First side again. Hands to ground. Squeeze your bum, push that knee back. Bring it back. One more time, other side. Up and over. Bring it in. Oh. Let's meet in child's pose one more time. Fantastic. Let's push back to a downward dog or an A-frame. Thinking about how we started the workout. Our hips pushing up towards the sky. So you can straighten out those legs now. Just push and sit into those hips. Good, soft knees. Walk your hands all the way to your feet. Just gonna hang and roll up.